I know this isn't a popular take amongst most MMA fans, but flyweight is one of my favorite divisions inside the UFC. We have bantamweight at my favorite division by far, and welterweight and flyweight competing for a close second place. Many fans would say that there isn't a ton of big names in the division, but if you know what's going on at flyweight, you know that Tim Elliott versus Kai Asakura is absolute fireworks at flyweight. Tim Elliott is a veteran of the game with a professional record of 20 wins, 13 losses, and 1 draw, with 20 of those professional fights being inside the UFC. He has a 9-11 promotional record with wins and losses to some of the best flyweights to ever do it. Kai Asakura, on the other hand, has a professional record of 21 wins and 5 losses. His first and only fight inside the UFC was against Alexandre Pantoja for the flyweight championship at UFC 310. Asakura is dangerous and was touted as one of the best flyweights in the world outside of the UFC. He still has a real possibility of becoming one of the greats inside the promotion, but he is being put in front of a tough test in Tim Elliott. Each fighter has a weakness to one another, and it's pretty clear. Tim Elliott has 35% of his wins by submission compared to his 15 by knockout or TKO. Tim Elliott has only been finished once by way of knockout, but that's exactly what Kai Asakura is going to look to do. 62% of Asakura's wins have been by way of knockout, and he has an astounding edge in the striking department going into this fight. Tim Elliott needs to keep this fight on the mat, especially since Kai Asakura was just submitted in his last fight against Alexandre Pantoja. Kai obviously needs to keep this fight on the feet, land punches from the outside, and keep his footwork moving so that he can avoid the takedowns of Tim Elliott. In my opinion, this fight is going to be pretty back and forth. I think both men will have success in the areas that they need to, and both men will have success defending in the areas that they need to. I'm hoping Asakura is past the UFC jitters, because that Alexandre Pantoja fight was really fast-paced and definitely a tough fight to, be in for your UFC debut. My prediction for this fight is going to be Kai Asakura by unanimous decision. I think he will be able to stay on the outside and keep his back off the fence, land the shots he needs to land, and inflict enough damage that the judges will give him the nod. Tim Elliott is a real test, but I do believe Kai Asakura will come out on top. Let me know your thoughts about this fight in the comments below. This has been the Matchup Mixtape from DailyTapoutsFC. Thanks for watching.